madam.
Okay, group 7, are you guys ready? It's still early, but I think we can start before 9. Are you guys ready?
Yes, madam.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
okay, then you can start. All right? Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Muhammad
Okay.
Hamza, Zul Azari, Salah Husna, and Vanessa Elizabeth can leave this session now. Thank you.
Okay. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to our online webinar. Today we will be talking about a very interesting topic, which is the Sabah, the Malaysian Borneo. I am Toshinya Nalapan, will be your moderator for today. Before we begin, let me introduce all of you to our lovely audience. First, we have Mr. Mohammad Soif bin Hasmi, the local of Sabah. Next, we have Mr. Shini Muniswaran, the food blogger who have tasted
Ali and
all the delicious foods in Sabah. And finally, we have Mr. Muhammad Amza bin Nasruddin, the tourist who enjoyed around Sabah. How are you all guys doing today?
Fine.
I'm doing fine.
Okay, all right then. Before we begin, allow me to give you a slight brief on our topic. Sabah is also known as the land below the window because it is located just south of the typhoon-prone region, making it free from typhoons, home to 32 different indigenous groups that consist of over 30 ethnic races. Sabah is often described as the people that makes visiting Sabah so special. Sabah seems almost unfairly blessed with nature's beauty, with its timeless rainforest and captivating ancient caves, uh, alluring beaches, and also idyllic islands. It encapsulates the very best of the third largest island in the world. Situated on the beautiful island of Borneo, Sabah is one of the 13 states in Malaysia and also shares the island of Borneo with Sarawak, Brunei, and also Indonesia, Kalimantan. Sabah is richly blessed with nature diversity, unique cultures, fun adventure, beautiful beach, and fantastic cuisines for the adventurous taste bud. We have it all from the world's largest flower, the Rafflesia, one of the highest mountains in Southeast Asia, Mount Kinabalu, to one of the world's top dive sites is Sipadan Island. Sabah is also known for its great nature uh, great nature treasures, which include the world-renowned Denham Valley Conservation Area and Tabin, which is Sabah's largest wildlife reserve. Not only will you be amazed by the places to see and things to do here, you will be also be treated with unique Sabahan hospitality. Alright then, without wasting any time, let's jump straight knowing more about this beautiful state Sabah. This is the question which I presume that everyone would like to answer. It's about the beautiful places. So, my first question is to Mr. Amza. As a tourist, what is your favorite experience in Sabah?
Okay. Hi, first of all, thank you, Miss Moderator. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our fellow guests and also the fellow audience. For me, I definitely enjoy all the place in Sabah, especially Kinabalu Park. Kinabalu Park is Malaysia's first World Heritage Site designated by UNESCO in December 2000 for its outstanding universal values. The area is approximately include part of three districts of Sabah, Ranau, Kota Belud, and Kota Marudu. To put into perspective, the park is bigger than Singapore. Kinabalu Park houses two mountains which are Mount Kinabalu and Mount Tambayakon. The mountain is the anchor tourism product in this area. It also serves as a playground for scientists and researchers due to its accolade of covering six types of from lowland rainforest to alpine scrub. Hence, it was dubbed the Center for Plant Diversity for Southeast Asia. This park has been one of my favorite place to visit. It also a highly popular stopover for the trippers who like to experience the breathtaking view of Mount Kinabalu. And anyone who visit this Kinabalu National Park will surely be exploring this beautiful area. For me, since I was driver, I took a drive to the Timpuhon Gate, which is about 5 minute drive from the restaurant. Along my drive, I made a number of stops to check out some of the park track or trails, which were quite obvious and with good signage. For fast and easy, day trip is your best option as you leave early in the morning and be back in Kota Kinabalu for dinner. Kinabalu Park is a great day trip for those who do not intend to climb the mountain. Here are something to do in Kinabalu Park. We can make a visit to the botanical garden, in nature trail and the summit trail. For nature lover, I will personally recommend you spend a night or two here so you can fully enjoy the lush flora and fauna of this mountain destination.
That sounds great, Mr. Amza. From your sharing session, we can conclude that Sabah is such an awesome state to visit. Other than that, did you manage to visit Sepilok Orangutan Nursery, which is well known among people there?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the Sipilo Orangutan Rehabilitation Center, which was established in 1964 to rehabilitate orphan orangutan. It has since grown from having just an outdoor platform to having an outdoor nursery viewing area. It is also located within the vicinity of Kabili Rainforest, making the area suitable for trekking and birding. It took 40-minute drive away from me from Sadakan City Center to Sipilok Orang Utan Rehabilitation Center. Generally, visitors to Sipilok are able to see orang utan during the scheduled 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. for feeding session at the platform. Furthermore, some orangutan can be seen from outdoor nursery. I heard there have been occasions where no orangutan have not shown up for feeding because they managed to get food in the wild, especially during fruiting season. This is indeed a great feat in actual fact, as the whole purpose is to ensure these primates understand that their natural home is in the wild and not to be dependent instead on conditioned environment. Luckily, I able to see orangutan and took photo with it.
Wow, next time we should plan a trip to this beautiful state together. Anyways, thank you for this interesting explanation, Mr. Amza. I do believe that your stay in Sabah was amazing and every day with the beautiful experiences.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, right then, how about Miss Tarshini? Since you are a food blogger, can you share about the variety of the foods in Sabah?
First of all, hi everyone. Thank you, Miss Moderator, and hello to my fellow viewers. To be honest, everyone knows that Sabah is breathtakingly beautiful, but do you have any ideas about the foods?
No, of course, no.
Okay, I will tell you guys, seriously, the foods never fail to amaze me. I'm so in love with foods in Sabah, it's so delicious. I enjoyed variety of foods over there. Let me tell you about the famous and traditional food of Sabah, which is hinawa. Hinawa is particularly popular among the Kadazan Duzun people of Sabah. It is traditional food of Sabah dish commonly made from sliced tengri, minced mackerel mixed with chili, ginger, onions and lime juice.
Sorry, Tarshini, can you please on your camera?
It's already on. Excuse me.
Because we can't see your video on.
Wait, ah. Now? Hello.
Still cannot see your face.
Okay, now?
Okay, can.
Okay, sorry. Let me start again. Okay, I stopped at Hinawa. Okay, Hinawa is particularly popular among the Kadazan Duzun people of Sabah. It is traditional Sabahan dish commonly made from sliced tenggiri called mackerel mixed with chili, ginger, onion, and juice. It can be eaten as an appetizer or a main dish, typically served with a white rice. Okay, then there are four famous food in Sabah that are collected. Firstly, new chap. This noodle soup dish is considered as a signature dish of Sabah. New chap means beef mix, and the beef mix here includes livers, hearts, intestines, and tendons of bovines. This food of Sabah is cooked with rice vermicelli noodles in a scrumptious, hearty broth. Sometimes the dish includes a small undertone of radish. New chap noodles are served with a side of spicy chili sauce to give an extra kick of flavor. Next, about originating from Tuaran town on the coastal north of Sabah, this dish can be found practically at every restaurant in the Sabah. These noodles are traditionally fried up with pork egg rolls called chun kian and vegetable, although it can be now be found with kian with beef and or chicken. The noodles are signature yellow in color and undeniable taste of eggs and slight smokiness from the wok. This delectable food of Sabah is sometimes served with a meat marinated in lying a form of pickled rice wine gives additional taste of sweet. Then boso. Boso, also called nonsum or tomsum, is a seafood dish. Fresh water is coated with a powder derived from buah keluar or pangi, called kepayang peanuts from the Malaysian swamplands. Okay, then the mixed salt rice and sometimes even pineapple and bananas. This mixture is sealed in a jar for fermentation for almost 15 days. The resulting taste of this food of Sabah is an amazing tangy, salty fish dish with flavors of sweetness from the fruit that is served with additional white rice. This vegetable is served with the slices with lime, chili, salt, and vinegar. A more modern recipe called serunding tuha even fries the slices for a crispy texture. Tuha is grown by the Kadazan Duzun tribes and can be served raw, a pickle, as a side dish. If you are sure how to feel about the taste this food, you are not sure how to feel about the taste this food of Sabah, be rest assured the tuha is polarizing amongst locals. I think Mr. So is very well known about the dishes. He's a local of Sabah.
Yeah, I already experienced those food, and it had a quite interesting flavor. So I suggest that tourists can eat it when visiting the Sabah itself.
Okay. I guess Darshini have a good food experience in Sabah. Alright, Miss Darshini, can you share with us about the prices of the foods too?
Definitely, the prices of the foods and beverages are affordable. Lunch and dinner at the small coffee shop usually cost between 3 to 10 ringgit, and every average of a restaurant you need to fork out between 10 to 20 ringgit. Usually, drinks not included.
Alright, I think you just kicking an interest in everyone to visit Sabah just for the foods and also looking at the prices. Who else won't wish to go Sabah? I would love to. Alright then, Mr. Soif, as a local itself, do you have an opinion and suggestions on the famous and best tourism spot in Sabah? Please share it with us.
Sure, I will recommend you some tourist spot that have in Sabah. So first and foremost, my name is Muhammad Soef bin Hazmi. I'm from Lahad Datu and I'm Suluk. So as we all know, that Sabah is a mountainous terrain, forested, and also surrounded by the three sea, which is we have the Celebes Sea, Sulu Sea, and also the South China Sea. So this natural landscape produce a lot of tourist spot and always waiting for the arrival of the tourists. So first, I'm going to talk about the forested and mountainous terrain. And this forested and mountainous terrain always provided a type of recreational activity, which is jungle trekking, hiking, and also one of the famous challenging expedition in Sabah, which is climb the Mount Kinabalu. So this expedition uh, approximately need 2 days and 1 night to reach the peak, and also and also it's quite expensive. Uh, it costs the tourists around 100 to 300 for ringgit Malaysia for each person, and it is expensive because it consists of guidance fee, accommodation, and also the food during the expedition. And during the expedition, when the tourists want to reach the peak, they also have an opportunity to feel the cold atmosphere, uh, which is due to the height of the mountain, which is 4,095 meter. And after they reach the peak, they will all will be granted by the beautiful scenery that only can be seen uh, from the highest place in the Southeast Asia, which is the peak of Mount Kinabalu itself. So it is quite a valuable experience for the tourists, and especially when you can see the sunset, because we can see the sun goes down. And beside this challenging expedition, there are also a tourist spot near the Mount Kinabalu, which is the National Kinabalu Park, as the Saudara Amza mentioned before. So this National Kinabalu Park, actually the entrance of the expedition to climb the Mount Kinabalu. And this tourist spot also provided the jungle trekking activity, which is the tourists can see and saw the unique species of flora and fauna that can only be spotted in cold place, such as we have Rafflesia flower. So this Rafflesia flower is one of the biggest single flower that exists in the world. So that's all for the forested and the mountain terrain. And next, I will talk about the maritime tourist spot. So this maritime tourist spot usually located in the Semporna district. This is because Semporna have several collection of the natural island that occur surrounding it. So, for example, we have Pulau Mapul, we have Pulau Sipadan, and Pulau Sikaran, and many more. And for now, I'm going to talk about a tourist spot named Pulau Bohedulang. So, Pulau Bohedulang is 3 minutes far from the main town by boat. And this natural island is actually a remnant of a volcanic overflow that occurred in the past. And um, this natural island named by the Dulang because the island shape itself looks like the water tray. And for this expedition, for this tourist spot, the interesting activity that provided to the tourists is the expedition of hiking to the hilltop. So it is quite difficult and challenging because we need to hike uh, as high as 300 meter to reach the hilltop. And in there, the tourists have a chance to see the beautiful scenery of ocean view and greenery. And beside this challenging activity, they also provided scuba activity, snorkeling, and also the Tun Sakaran Marine Study, which is the tourists can see themselves the giant claw in there. So that is for my recommendation for the tourist spot in Sabah.
That sounds great, Mr. Soif. Can you give opinion about the tradition and culture of yours since you are living there?
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to continue with the tradition. So in my place, there are three major races in here, which is Sabah, Suluk, Bugis, and Bajau. So even three of them using almost the same language, they also have significant difference in terms of their tradition or custom. So in my place, even if you're from one races, it is common for our people, our daily life be influenced by the different races. For example, even I'm Sulu, but my daily routine already influenced by the Bugis tradition, especially in terms of foods. So buras or burasa is one of the famous tradition Bugis food that mostly our people know. And this buras or burasa actually is a rice steamed by the coconut milk and while wrapped by the nipah banana leaves and cook it for several of hours. And this main dish usually served in the festival such as Hari Raya Aidilfitri and Hari Raya Aidil Adha. And also, this main dish is common to serve with the side dish such as rice cooked chicken, satay, and rendang, and many more. So this is for my talk about the tradition in my place. Thank you.
Okay, that's great, and I feel just wow. One day I'm gonna try this variety of foods in Sabah because you all just kick in my interest of the foods. All right, thank you, Mr. Soef, for gave us explanation and let us know about your tradition more. I'm quite blown away with all of your experiences and the way you all describing it. Thank you for sharing with us. I'm sure that the viewers who watching us right now, you would feel equally grateful for the amount of information that these speakers just shared with us. All right, I do believe that we can go more if it comes to Sabah, but unfortunately, we are running of time now. We are coming to the end of this webinar session now itself. All right, Miss Tarshini, Mr. Soif, and also Mr. Amza, thank you so much for joining us today, giving all your wonderful thoughts and opinion of Sabah itself. I truly would recommend everyone to take a time off to visit Sabah. Definitely one day I'm going to packing my bags and things and I'm going to Sabah. Okay guys, we are in last part of our sharing session. Do you guys have questions regarding our topic? Uh, Guys, you can write the questions in chat box also.
Just tell me if there is a question. Okay, I'm not from. How much money will I need to my trip to Kota Kinabalu? Um, so if you want to visit the trip of Kota Kinabalu, it depends on what place that you want to visit. If you only visit the basically we have the Museum Sabah, Museum Islam Sabah, and National Park, apa ni? National Kinabalu Park. So it takes maybe 200, I guess, to enough to apa ni? To cover the activity. But it is not it is it is quite affordable. It's quite affordable for the tourists, except for the booking ticket for the flight. Yeah, through into 200 ringgit Malaysia is enough. So, if there is any, which one would you recommend? So, uh, in this, which one will you recommend? It is about the tourist spot or it's about the fun? I would like it's better to solo travel to Sabah or should I go with the tourist guide? Um, I think you should go with the tourist guide because as you all know that Sabah language is quite fast and it's hard to understand. So if you don't have any confidence to comprehend our language, so you need to the tourist guide lah. But if it is better for you to contact, maybe there's also your friend, your Sabah friend, so they also can be your tourist guide for free. Yeah. Is there another other question? Yeah. Welcome. Thank you for the question.
All right then. I will wrap up this webinar meeting now. Thank you once again. Stay safe and don't forget to follow the SOP guys since it's a pandemic now. And goodbye everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. From leaving, we now have sent the new link attendance, so you should answer it. Okay. Welcome, Madam